And the state of Oregon sued the Trump administration. I mean, where do you see that lawsuit going? Do you think we're going to see troops in Portland soon?
I don't. So the case that the Attorney General brought forward is supposed to be heard on Friday, and it should restrict Trump from moving in. And essentially, it is saying under Article 10 that you cannot, without some type of proof to show that there is either another nation who is coming in to attack us, or that there is some type of insurrection occurring. And I think President Trump knows what an insurrection looks like. He actually caused one on January 6, 2021 in our nation's capital. So he should be very aware of what that looks like. Unless you can provide some evidence of that, you cannot bring in the National Guard. That is under current statute. And so the Attorney General is making that claim, and I think the courts will side with the state of Oregon. However, I did actually bring some additional legislation forward on Friday. I just introduced it that basically says the National Guard cannot step in. It puts a finer point on our current statute that prohibits the National Guard from interfering with and using National Guard for enforcement of our immigration laws. Because we saw this happening in 2020 when President Trump was in power the first time, and we started seeing this when he decided to start bringing in military forces in Los Angeles. And so I asked my staff, and we started trying to figure out what could legislation look like to really clarify what this law says. And so this statute would obviously, or this law would put a finer point on this, but for right now, we do have the courts, and I think we will prevail.
The legislation